Gosh, finally attempted to tune in a few weeks ago for our first no conduct Q&A relationship questions and answers show. Hot mess. That's all I can say, guys. Woo! So we're going to give this another shot. So I'm Chare, your host, also a host of No Conduct Radio, also known as Superstar Chare for all of my New York fans, Miami fans in New Mexico, and around the world. Yeah, we'll talk about that another time. But yeah, so the resident celebrity before BJ became this big fashion designer, I was considered what? The resident celebrity, officiated by Kai herself. So, No Conduct Radio, we have been in action, in existence for a while. We'll say about 5 years now. But we have a really exciting show. You guys have to tune in. It's every Thursday, 6 to 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time and 3 to 4:30 Pacific. What do we talk about? Well, let's say this. It is a in-your-face, controversial talk show. And the idea is, call in. If you're brave enough to call in, call in. For some reason, a lot of our listeners for many years are just so shy. I don't know. I don't know why they're so shy, but they love sending us text messages during the show. That's fine as well. But yeah, so call in and we kind of double dog dare you to challenge us on our various topics. Now, all of our topics are not relationships. However, it started out as a controversial various talk show. Let's say celebrities, what's happening with conspiracy theories, whatever's on our mind. Definitely racism, gun control. We try not to touch upon politics too often, but it happens because I mean, my gosh, look who we have in office, a dictator right now. So there's a lot to talk about. But other than that, we are evolving quite a bit, and it just so happened to turn into this relationship questions and answers show. I mean, when I say that we get lots and lots and lots, just loads of questions. Many people actually have problems in their relationships, and they're looking for some really great advice. They're looking for, I suppose, candid answers because sometimes we can be pretty cruel, maybe a little sarcastic, but we do keep it light and fun. But sometimes people just have some real big issues and they really, really need a second voice. So I want to thank all of you out there who have been brave enough to hop on over weekly, even to our relationship questions and answers panel. And you can find that at facebook.com, relationship questions and answers. Actually, it's noconduct.com, excuse me. And Facebook initially is the platform. So noconduct.com, relationship questions and answers. It may even say relationship health because, it's all about mental health. I mean, honestly, some relationships will drive you mad. We have to say that. But we want to keep you guys mentally stable as possible because some of the questions. So the only thing we ask is that you give as much detail as possible. We don't know who you are. We'd like to get to know you, but we can't read your mind. So just try to be as detailed as possible with your questions. And we will do our best to give you answers. No conduct style. Alrighty, so again, I'm your host, Chare. Now, with No Conduct, it's basically, think of it like this. We answer questions based on a male perspective and a female perspective. So we have two females on the panel. As a matter of fact, the producer, Kai. Hi Kai, I'm saying hello to you. Chare is saying hi from Las Vegas. She's amazing, brilliant, talented, energetic, ambitious, opinionated. Let me say that. She will talk you down quick. So if you want to call in and Kai's on the panel at that moment, or she's speaking at that moment, she has the floor, good luck. Well, we love her. So it's myself and Kai. We would represent the female part of the panel, the portion of the panel. And then we also have Logic and BJ. What do I want to say about the guys? I'm kidding. No, actually, BJ is a big-time fashion designer. He has his own fashion house called Moda. Yes, I gave you a free plug-in, MODA. I mean, his fashions are amazing. In fact, he's already hosted several different national TV shows, has been asked to even present his collections in Dubai and Amsterdam. Of course, Fashion Week, New York. I mean, hello. And then we have Logic, the all-knowing Logic. Just think of his name, Logic. That tells me that he has a lot of logic. He knows a lot about a lot is what comes to mind. But you know, the funny thing is you guys have to tune in. So once again, noconduct.com every Thursday, 6 to 7:30 p.m. Eastern and 3 to 4:30 Pacific. And Logic and I bump heads. I mean, we're like two rams. You know, it's so funny. I mean, some of you guys get upset when we actually aren't arguing. So we've already picked it back up again. If you guys miss the fact that we have this interaction, it gets real heated, then come on back over. You got to check us out again. So, all right. Now, before we begin, let me just kind of give a little credence to the backdrop here in my environment. I'm broadcasting live from the city of Las Vegas, also known as Las Vegas, Nevada, USA. There is another Las Vegas. Hello, it's in New Mexico. Did anybody know that? I did. I'm from New Mexico. But this is the interesting thing. So I thought it would be kind of an oxymoron or kind of a funny pun on the fact that it actually is wintertime here in the Sun City. And I am wearing a very furry pink, is it Shirlene or is it fake Shirlene? I don't know. But I'm wearing a very pinkish, very furryish coat. And if you look behind me, you can actually see a beautiful pool and jacuzzi. Yeah, it's over there somewhere. I'm actually under the gazebo at this particular time because it's, I don't know, it's keeping me a little cozy. But it's a little nippy, but I mean, I'm wearing this heavy coat and there's a pool back there. So for all of you who follow me and all of my No Conduct fans and my Superstar Chare fans, you guys know by now that I am just the craziest thing. I say whatever comes to mind, so I gotta love it. Gotta love it. Alrighty, so we're gonna just kind of dive right into some of our questions and answers. Let's see what else. It's the holiday season. I hope everyone had a wonderful Thanksgiving, safe and delicious. Let me say that. Lots of good treats to eat. And guess what? It's coming back around again. You know, Christmas will be here, and I can't believe I'm saying this, but less than 3.5 weeks. So for those of you who celebrate the season, be safe. Have a wonderful holiday coming up here. Alrighty, so we're going to start with, and just so that you know, I am looking from my actual laptop directly onto the relationship questions and answers page. And I have selected one that I found to be, one of those questions. So here we go. My boyfriend proposes to me in a really bloop moment. It starts with an S, ends with a Y. Okay, it starts with an S, ends with a T. So one thing about our show, if you listen to No Conduct Radio, we are a religiously ambiguous show, meaning we try not to really touch upon religious topics, nor politics, and we prefer that we keep the cursing and four-letter words out. But I gotta tell you, some of the letters we get, they're just keeping it real. I mean, they're just keeping it 100. So sorry, Kai. I'm just reading it exactly as the viewer or the author put it. So let's start it again. So my boyfriend proposed to me in a really shitty moment, very unromantically, with a very lackluster ring. Okay, let's go on. A week ago, I noticed deleted messages from a female friend of his. I was using his phone to look for a message from his mom, and I glanced at his text from a female friend. It's getting a little interesting, right? Okay, so he recently hung out with her, and I noticed there was a bunch of deleted text messages. Deleted text messages can only mean one thing. You're deleting something. You're hiding something. So this turned into a huge fight. Now, I asked him why he deleted them, and he told me. So let's see a little more here. I'm actually going to click. And again, if you're interested in this particular question and, well, answer I will give, it was actually posted on November 14th. So there you go. It's still up, as a matter of fact. Oh, wow, it gets really weird. So she says, it turned into a huge fight. I asked him why he deleted them. He told me the texts were just flirtatious. What? And also, he said that he felt stupid for deleting them because they weren't even bad. I mean, of course they're not bad. They're just, flirtatious. They're not bad. Who talks like that in a relationship? I mean, okay. He suddenly pulls out a ring, and he says that he wanted to wait for a more special moment to do this. What could be more special than this moment, right? I mean, you just cheating on me. Like, the distrust is hanging all in the air over my head there. And where were you last night, for that matter? Yeah, perfect time to propose. Good job, dude. Good job. So, but he needed to show me how serious he was, and he asked me to marry him. Whoa, the M word. M word. I was completely shocked, and I said, yes, yes, yes. Okay, actually, I had a flashback. Okay, I'm blackout. I had a flashback of my fiance, Charles Cornelius Green, and you guys hear me talk about him all the time. Oh, that moment. Ah, the moment of proposal. It's not like anything you can ever imagine. So, yes, she said yes. In the moment, I was really happy, but more so, I think about it. Well, the more that I think about it, I get, well, she gets angry, the angrier that she gets. All right, so this is a pretty long one. I mean, some of them are pretty long, you know, it's okay. We really don't mind. You guys can write us a book, honestly. Honestly. I mean, the more information, I really feel it just makes it easier for us to really kind of give you the best advice. Because, again, we can't read your mind, so thank you so much. Thank you so much. And also, too, on a side note, if you're writing into the relationship questions and answers, and if you would like for us to not, well, I'll put it this way. If you want to remain anonymous, now, if you guys follow me on No Conduct and you follow our show, you'll know that I butchered that word 100 times. Unanimous, anonymous, I mean, as a matter of fact, I don't know. Am I even saying it right now? But if you want to remain anonymous, I do it again. Yeah. So then we won't mention your name. So, you know, or let you guys let us know on this panel here, right here on YouTube, if you would rather that, you know, we don't say your name. So we'll just start out just making it anonymous. By the way, if you guys are still with us so far, please like, comment, and subscribe below. Isn't that just so overrated, that like, comment, subscribe below? Like, who started that? I mean, it's so annoying. But please do. And tell your friends to hop on over and give us a like on our Facebook page as well. All right, now here, it gets deeper. He suddenly pulls out a ring and says that he wanted to wait for a more special moment to do this, but needed to show me how serious he was and asked me to marry him. I was completely shocked. Now, I was just kind of doing a recap because of my banter there. Now, people keep asking me how he proposed, and I feel too embarrassed to tell them. I'm a romantic, and I really have appreciated more effort to this, like this part. So she's a romantic at heart, is what I believe she's saying. And she would have appreciated more, you know, I mean, more. So now the ring, you guys brace yourselves for this one, okay? I feel so bad for her. I really do. But I'm glad you came to us. I mean, maybe there's hope. I don't know. So the ring is also just a plain gold band with no diamond. It only cost him $200 holla. $200. That's 200, not 2000. And not 20000. Okay, it cost $200. I'm not the type of person who needs a lot of money to spend, but to me, it's another indication of him not really caring enough. Well, got a point there. My friends have all asked if it's temporary ring, and I lied and told them, oh yeah, girl, it is temporary. Yeah, right. So it's been bothering me ever since and making me rethink if I should call off the engagement. Woe is me. What to do? You know what, guys? What I've been hiding is I'm actually having a wonderful glass that's warmed me up out here called Gold Schnapps. Well, Golden Flakes Schnapps. So it's actually a white schnapps, if you can see that, but it has actual flakes of gold. I don't know if you guys can see that swirling around, but it has actual flakes of gold. And one of these days I'll show the bottle. It's actually pretty good. I mean, considering that it's cold out here. But I gotta take a sip on that. That's a crazy question. Cheers, caller or listener, viewer. Cheers. All right. So let's try to wrap this up for her. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Like, comment, subscribe below. Now, in true Chare fashion, let me give her my very best advice. What makes me the best advisor out there? Really nothing. But other than the fact that I actually have worked on several magazines on staff as a relationship advisor, relationship columns and, you know, questions and answers, advisor columns for magazines. So yeah, I do this professionally, but what I love about our blog here and also our show is that we can be silly. We can be fun. We don't have to keep it so overly professional and we can really just be ourselves. And so that's what I love about answering these questions for all of you. All right, so girlfriend, let's start with this. Oh my, no, 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 no. Run. Don't walk, but run. Not because the ring was a soda pop ring, not because he probably got it out of a Cracker Jack box. You know that prize used to get with the Cracker Jacks and peanuts and all that. Do you guys remember the days that cereal used to actually give a prize? Or am I that old? Oops, gave that. Okay, I'm not a super materialistic person when it comes to true relationships. I know a lot of you out there who know Chare. Come on now. You're probably going to say that's not true. It's very true. Having fun is one thing with someone, but if you're serious and you love someone, you don't put that much pressure on them to have a ring of a certain status. That's why most men take their time. They work for weeks and months, sometimes years, just to be able to afford a ring that they feel from their heart is going to represent their love, or at least their commitment, because you can't represent all of your love. Of course not. That's impossible with a ring. I mean, it's a materialistic object, but it represents their commitment to you, and that's really all that matters. Now, where I have a hard time with this is, hello, there's text messages going out to this chick, like, who are you? Like, who is she? Why are you texting this person? And why you got caught? I literally saw you delete the text messages, so you can't lie about it. We don't even need a lie detector on this. I watch a lot of those fraternity court shows. Charles and I do. We have so much fun, actually. It's like our bonding moment. It's fun. But, no. I mean, this is not court. This is just life. And no. Now, it's, in my opinion, you're getting the marriage that hasn't even started off on a very bad ground. It's like if you were to plant some vegetables or beautiful flowers and the soil is rotted, it's like that. What do you think is going to grow? What do you think is going to grow? You got to be honest with each other. None of this sneakiness and still hanging on to another relationship. It doesn't work. It really doesn't work. So now communication is key. I will say this. At least try once more to sit down with him, have a nice dinner together. You know what the budget is. You better not spend $20 because he's going to have a problem with that. So I say McDonald's. It's always safe. Point being, when you find some intimate time together, and I don't mean sex. Everybody thinks intimacy is sex. I mean time together. Well, it's just the two of you, no TV, no kids, whatever. Mama-in-law's not walking back and forth in the kitchen. No. And just say, listen, how do you really feel about me? And do you still have ties with your ex? And if you do you plan to continuously or consistently communicate with this person, let alone see her and be with her? Oh my God. I mean, this is just too much. So the most you can do is just talk, ask, communicate. Because without communication and without honesty, you have absolutely nothing. Nothing. There's nothing to build on from there. I'm just telling you guys straight up the truth, okay? Yeah. And as far as the ring, I wouldn't really care to tell my friends it's temporary. I mean, you're not marrying my man, I am, so I don't really care. That, to me, it's not about status. I'm not keeping up with the Joneses. I mean, my ring, of course, it's worth a lot. But that ring. But no, everybody's different. And, that part I'm not putting stress on. Maybe she is materialistic, but you really better be figuring out if your boyfriend's dipping over there. Okay, these aren't just text messages. Trail the text messages back to the source. Alrighty? Whew. Boy, I'll tell you, that was a tricky one there, guys. In fact, I will do my best to answer at least 2 relationship questions every week. But I mean, I had to really ponder on that one because it was pretty detailed, Hey, so I have an idea. Kai did post something from BET, and it's on our website. And it's a rather quick one, but I'm always going to leave you guys with a pondering relationship question to answer throughout the week. And I want you guys to just hop on over to our page at any point, whether it be after this video, at any point of the week before the following next video, and just give us your answers. But here it goes. It says, and this is BET.com, by the way, would you wait 10 years or more for a ring? These are real women, it says, with real relationship questions, and they share their reactions. What do you think? I'm going to give my response on that next week, but I'm going to give you a hint. I'm going to give you a hint. We just talked about how unimportant the value of the ring absolutely has to be. I mean, of course, if it's more expensive and your lover, your mate, your future husband spends a lot of time gathering the funds, producing the funds, creating the funds, working for the funds to present the most gorgeous rock to you, then yes, he's put blood, sweat, and tears into that. Okay, fine. But if he just can't afford it, he can't afford it, you know? It's okay. Oh, by the way, you guys, we actually have someone. Victoria Palace is actually, okay, so she's saying hello. Hi. Alrighty. So, okay, so that's our question there. I want you guys to like, comment, and subscribe below. Definitely hop on over and let us know what you think. And I'll give my answer next week to the BET question. And we're also going to answer some other questions, okay? We'll keep it right at about 20 minutes or so. So it's going to be a real quick jump in, jump out. But goodbye from Las Vegas. Cheers, everyone. Have a great week. Goodbye.